Coming in at number 39 on our organizational value rankings, people chuckled when the Senators took him. Why? Because his dad is the player development guy for Ottawa. What's he done since? Strung together back-to-back impressive years in the Ontario Hockey League. He's earned a contract from the Ottawa Senators. And what's next for Jorian Donovan?
Well, he had just an incredible season with the Hamilton Bulldogs. And funny enough, we talked earlier in the episode, Ross, about Andlauer owning the Bulldogs, and now son of an Ottawa Senators employee is there. So he's got connections to Ottawa. I mean, he's definitely a player that, even without those connections, the Ottawa Senators would typically like left shot defensemen. And putting up 45 points in 55 games as a defenseman, it's pretty damn impressive. Like, I was trying to think what more would I want from Jorian Donovan, Ross? And I can only come up with a couple nitpicking things, like, again, plus minus, not the be all end all, but a -9, you don't love to see that, especially when you're putting up big points. So you'd like to clean that up a bit. And of his 12 goals, only one of them were on the power play. So maybe try to pot a couple more on the man advantage. I'm sure he's the top guy there, as he was the leading defenseman for the Bulldogs in points. So he's got the opportunities for sure. So very minor things. Like, honestly, Ross, I think he's just got to look at this as this is probably his last season in the OHL. Go stay there, dominate, and then get ready for your pro season.
Elite Prospects just put out the Senators or draft prospect rankings, and they have Jorian Donovan as like a C prospect, they call it, but they also say that he is the type of prospect, direct quote, is the kind of prospect that development teams want to work with. His tools all project as NHL caliber or better. For him, it's just a matter of figuring out how to maximize his potential. And doing that, he's skating with Shelly Kettles all summer. He's been in those groups with the Eric Carlsons, Mark Stones, and the guys who train in Ottawa, as I shed one single tear down my cheek hearing that. But hey, he's practicing, like Tarasenko's out there, all these guys, and now he's going back to the OHL. This should be a dominant year. You know what I'm going to set the goal for Jorian Donovan at this year? Make it impossible for Team Canada to leave you off the World Junior team.
Yeah, I like that.
For a 5th-round pick, it won't be like heartbreaking if he doesn't make it, but if he can force his way onto that team, be a huge step in the right direction for Jorian Donovan, who last year came in on this list as a debut, 46th, and now he's 39th on our organizational value rankings.